Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question.
Learning how to be alone. I don't know, for me personally, I've been alone most of my life, so it was never really a learning curve, kinda. I was always like, for example, in my experience, I was always looking for a partner. I was looking for a boy, for a man. I was always looking because I hated that feeling of kind of being alone, even though I was alone and lonely most of my life. At least I felt like that. So even though I kind of was already in this phase, I was still kind of learning that too, how to embrace that, how to become fully comfortable in being alone. A lot of people hate to be alone. They don't know how to be alone with themselves because they feel like, every single time they're alone, they just overthink. They, certain things come out and they try to suppress it. So they try to find a partner or whatever it is, or, try to escape a certain thought or certain patterns or whatever it is. Sometimes we seek out other people to try to suppress what is inside because we cannot, sit in silence and be honest with ourselves. But like in the end, it's beautiful to have people around you. It's beautiful to have friends. It's beautiful to have a lot of interest in your life. But you have to realize that being alone with yourself is beautiful too. And it can be nice and it can be relaxing. You can watch some nice shows. You can do your work in peace. You can, work out. You can pamper yourself. There's so many nice things that you can do alone. You don't constantly have to be around other people. A lot of people feel really stressed or just really anxious about being alone. But I love being alone too. I personally have a boyfriend and I love him to death. I love spending time, but I also love just watching some shows alone or watching some YouTube alone. I don't mind being alone. And, embracing that is where the biggest power lies. That you're not afraid to be alone or to be alone for a day when your partner leaves or, when your family is not home, that you're not anxious and you're like, oh my God, I'm lost. There's times where people don't have time in particular, or there's times where certain things, certain plans don't fall through, and you end up having to spend time alone. And why is it so bad to be alone in your own energy, in your own beautiful energy? Like I said, a lot of people are just scared because those thoughts creep in usually when we're in our own energy and stuff like that. But we can all just embrace it. We can embrace that we're imperfect. We can embrace that we all have racing thoughts, or we feel bad or we have a bad day or whatever it is. It's completely fine. But also all the things that you're avoiding, maybe it's time for you to be in your own energy. Maybe meditate on it, maybe journal it out, maybe whatever it is. Maybe just be in your thoughts and be present and ask yourself, okay, so what have I been trying to avoid and been trying to seek out other people to make this hole that was there, to put a sticker on it to cover it up. What was I trying to cover up? Because like I said, being alone, sometimes it's beautiful. It's nice to have your own space, to have your own time to do stuff, to have the outlet, like I said, the space basically to create, to do what you love, because sometimes certain people don't have the same hobbies as we have. Maybe you want to play on your guitar, maybe you don't know any other people. You can maybe seek out people that are more like you, but it's nice to just spend time alone and in your own energy and just do stuff that makes you happy and that you have fun with. It could be even playing fucking video games. It doesn't matter. But that you're comfortable whenever you're alone and you're not you know, having anxiety and whatever. If you're having anxiety and if there are certain things, like I said, that you're trying to avoid, just try to resolve that and try to embrace the moment that you're in when you're lonely and alone, and you're like, okay, so let's go through all of the shit that I've been really anxious about whenever I'm like still and nobody's around me. You know, just stop like avoiding the problem, you know. And I know it's not fucking easy. It is definitely not, especially if you've been like me like most of my life. Thank God I healed that up. But you know, trying to find a partner, trying to find a boyfriend and a man in your life, you know, the feeling of loneliness can creep up 100%, you know. But like I said, when you realize that being alone gives you that peace, like I'm not saying that you should isolate, okay? You hopefully can come to this realization that you get to that feeling of like, wow, it's so nice to just have some peace and drink my coffee, maybe be able to read a book in peace. You know what I mean? Make being alone in your own energy a beautiful thing, like a ritual, like a, you know, a pampering time, even if you're not fucking putting on a mask. But it could be like doing things that you love, and that's your own pamper time, you know. Learn how to be alone, learn to love being alone, because we all need some time for ourselves. It's healthy, you know. And there's nothing wrong with liking to be alone also, you know. Just embrace your own energy, embrace the bubble that you're in, and make it a beautiful thing, you know. Hope this finds anybody and helps in some way, and I will see you next time. Bye.